弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，大家好。我们同修的时间已经很接近了哈，请大家要记得你们的手机有没有调为震动或者关机，这个很重要，因为大家都会忘记哈。然后呢，我也想问大家，今天晚上有没有要做新皈依的同门？如果有的话，要举手让我知道一下。哦，好，谢谢你们，谢谢，欢迎你们加入真佛大家庭。好，谢谢。 生活中，美国西雅图雷藏寺同修南无准提佛母本尊法，与会大众恭敬合掌，恭迎图上法王圣尊莲松活佛、师母莲香上师、仁波切及上师团，与会大众唱诵莲花童子心咒。
We are now welcoming our lineage root guru, the founder of True Buddha School, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, to enter into the temple hall. We are now reciting the root guru mantra.对，这个不行，这个不行。对，你弄下面的，因为你看，不是因为你这个是在下面，你要弄下面的，你不要。
一起问候师尊好，师母好，大家好。顶礼坛城做大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及诸佛。嗡啊吽。平等一起手。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛升法王座。
We are inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to please ascend to the Dharma throne.
请师母上座，请仁波切诸位上师、
Inviting
教授
Sumu
师、
to
法
please
师
take the
上
Dharma
座，
seat,
讲师
and
主
inviting
教贵宾
Rinpoche, all the Dharma
参
masters to please
参
take your
就坐。
seats. Inviting our distinguished guests and all participants to please be seated.
依照雷藏寺往常的惯例，请第一次来或很久没有来参加同修的同门，请站起来自我介绍您的法号和来自的国家及道场。我们先从龙边开始。
According to the custom at this temple, we are inviting any of you who's here for the very first time or have not been here for a very long time to please stand up and introduce yourself. You may say your name and where you came from.
师尊好，师母好，我是来自温哥华的张宁，我今天带全家来皈依。
I came from Vancouver and I brought my whole family here today to take refuge.
师尊好，师傅好，各位上师、各位法师好，我是来自香港理上师的莲花夜镜，大家好。
I came from Hong Kong, the Hong Kong Lei Zhang Temple there.
师尊好，师母好，各位上师大家好，我是来自多伦多经营雷藏寺的莲花山尼，谢谢大家。
欢迎你。
I came from Toronto, the Jing-In Temple there.
龙边还有要自我介绍的吗？
师尊好，师母好，我是洛杉矶来的，大家好。
欢迎子龙师兄。
I came from Los Angeles.
龙边还有要自我介绍的吗？如果没有，就传到湖边。湖边这一边呢？有吗？请站起来。
师尊好，师母好，各位上师好，各位法师好，各位讲师做到，善心同德，善心大德，同门你们好，大家好，对不起，因为我是第一次来西雅图，所以很激动，也不知道讲什么。
It's my first time here to Seattle, so I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. But I'm very grateful to Grandmaster for your great blessings. I live in Canada, but it's my first time to get visa to come to Seattle.
那欢迎您常来哦。
我是来自加拿大禅庙同修会。
好，欢迎你常来。
好。
还有要自我介绍的吗？请站起来。
师尊好，师傅好，各位上师、各位法师。 各位同门，大家晚上好。
师母 all the Dharma masters, the reverends, fellow participants. My first time to America, we came from Guangdong province of China. It's very difficult to get visa, but we are especially honored to be able to come to Buddha School Head Temple. I'm extremely moved and extremely grateful to Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And wish Grandmaster happy and healthy, and wishing that the true Buddha Tantric Dharma spreads all over the world and that all sentient beings can attain Buddhahood. Anybody else? Please stand up.
师尊好，师母好，各位上师好，各位法师好，我是从印度尼西亚来的，印度尼西亚。
I came from Indonesia.
第一次来美国，我们是去年12月皈依。
My first time to America, we took refuge last December. This is my husband.
欢迎你们哦，欢迎你们常来。
Welcome.
谢谢，感恩师尊。
Hope you come often. Thank you, Grandmaster.
还有要自我介绍的吗？
我师兄会讲中文。
还好了，传到后面。
I came from Panama.
巴拿马宝华同修会的，欢迎。还有要自我介绍的吗？今天呢，我们以热烈的掌声欢迎今晚的贵宾，来自于斯里兰卡政府佛教表彰
So
委员会特使
we want to extend warmest welcome a guest from Sri Lanka, the Master Dhammananda, and he's also a member of the Vietnamese Buddhist Sangha Association. So And he would like to give a speech this evening, so let's welcome him.
Nam mô A Di Đà Phật. Kính trên sư phụ, kính thưa tất cả các quý vị Phật tử đang có mặt.
Namo Sakyamuni Buddha and our Grandmaster and Radiant Judgments.
Trước khi lời nói đầu tiên, xin chúc cho sư phụ và xin chúc cho đạo tràng sức khỏe, bình an và hạnh phúc.
Firstly, my master, greetings and so happy to be here and bless the healthy and lucky to everyone.
Xin cầu nguyện Đức Phật gia hộ cho sư phụ và đạo tràng đang có mặt tối ngày hôm nay.
Bless the Buddha, take care our Grandmaster, long life, and everybody so strong and lucky in their life.
Và giờ phút này xin gửi lời chúc qua một cái bản kinh ngắn. Xin cầu chúc cho Ngài từ bản kinh này. Xin chúc cho Ngài sức khỏe, an khang, sống thọ miên trường. Và cầu nguyện Đức Phật gia hộ cho đạo tràng chúng ta qua một cái bài kinh khoảng 2 phút. Tôi xin tặng cho đạo tràng.
In his heart, he would like to chanting a short mantra to bless our Grandmaster with a long life and to bless everybody healthy, lucky, and successful in our life. A short chanter.
Thiên thủ thiên nhãn vô ngài đại bi tâm đà la ni nam mô ra đắc na đa ra già nam mô a rì gia bà lô kiên đề thược bát ra gia bồ đề tăng đo bà gia ma tăng đo bà gia ma ca lô ni ca giờ ăn tăng bàn ra phàn dây xô đáng na đang tỏ nam mô tai kiến làng đổi mong a rì gia bà lô kiên đây tất Phật ra lăng đà bà nam mô na ra cận trệ rì ma bàn đa sa mê tác bà ta đầu vô bàn thế dừng tan bà tất đa na ma bát gia ma phán đàn đâu đắc điền nga bà lôi lô ca ra đê di rỉ ma bồ đề tạng đó tăng bằng ba ma ra ma ơi rì đà chứng cu lô kiếp mong đồ lô bằng xà gia đế đà ra địa rì ni thân phật ra ra mà vang ma ra muôn đế lệ thân na thức na ra sam Phật ra xá lời phà sa vợ sam Phật ra xá dấu lô ma ra lô rì ta ra tức rì thân rì tu rô bồ đề già bồ đà giả di đê ri già na ra cấn chi địa ri sắc ni na ba già ma na ta ba tức đà giả ta ba ma tân đà giả ta ba tức đà dù ngay tức bàn ra giả ta ba na ra cấn trì bàn đà ra ya ta bà ma ba lợi thắng ca ya ta bà nam mô ra đăng na ra ra ya nam mô re ya bảo lô kiên đệ thức bàn ra ya ta bà an tức điện đô mang ra ra bàn xà ta ban tức điện đô mang đa ra bằng xà ta ban tức điện đô mang đa ra bằng xà ya ta bà. Xin cầu nguyện Đức Phật gia hộ cho sư phụ, xin cầu nguyện Đức Phật gia hộ cho đạo tràng, và xin cầu nguyện buổi lễ chúng ta được thành công viên mãn. A Di Đà Phật.
That's the compassion mantra. Buddha bless our grandmaster. Buddha bless ladies and gentlemen tonight, and he wished the best wishes for everyone. Thank you so much.
非常感谢是福义法师的致辞还有赐福。
We are very grateful to the Master's blessings and well wishes. Now the group practice mean deities Mahacundi. Clap twice and snap your fingers to visualize, to awaken the deities. Visualize True Buddha lineage. Namo Vairocana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Liansha. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us. Recite the Guru Mantra 7 times.
Om Guru Nian Sung Siddhi Hom. 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 Om Guru Nian Sung Siddhi Hom.
Recite purification mantras and the Astyuti mantra.
Om Siudori Siudori Siumori Siumori Soham. Om Vajradan Ho Ho Hom. Namo Samanto Motoran Om Doro Doro Deve Soham.
Recite invocation mantra.
Hom Soham. Om A Hom Soham. Om A Hom Soham.
We sincerely invoke the Holy Red Crown Vajra Master, His Holiness Living Buddha Liangsha. Namo the Holy Red Crown Vajra Master, His Holiness Living Buddha Liangsha. Namo the Holy Red Crown Vajra Master, His Holiness Living Buddha Liangsha. The main deity of the group practice, Namo Mahacundi Buddha Mother. The main deity of the group practice, Namo Mahacundi Buddha Mother. The main deity of the group practice, Namo Mahacundi Buddha Mother. Namo Vairocana Buddha at the center. Namo Akshobha Buddha to the east. Namo Amitabha Buddha to the west. Namo Ratnasambha Buddha to the south. Namo Amoghasiddhi Buddha to the north. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Namo Medicine Buddha. Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Jet Pond. Namo Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. Namo Padma Kumara. Namo Avalokiteswara Bodhisattva. Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva. Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva. Namo Vajrasattva. Namo Guru Padma Sambhava. All Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis and divinities, all Buddhas of the 3 times near 10 directions, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, Namo Mahaprajna Paramita. Great homage using visualization, first to Root Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth, half bow. Great mandala offering, form the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above to the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, the mediator of the group practice, Mahacundi, Buddha Mother, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. Recite the offering verse and mantra. Mount Meru, 4 continents and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to allow us civilization.
ามูกุรุนานาเมนจานาคันนินิเยตายามิ
Fourfold refuge, visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dhamma jewel, and Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. Recite the refuge mantra.
Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanghaye. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanghaye. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanghaye.
Armor protection. Form Vajraklaps mudra. Recite Vajrapani mantra 7 times.
Om Bodhiranjari, Om Bodhiranjari, Om Bodhiranjari, Om Bodhiranjari, Om Bodhiranjari, Om Bodhiranjari, Om Bodhiranjari.
Recite Hiking Kuan Yin Sutra. First, the invocation of the 8 great bodhisattvas. There is no translation during this time.
南无金刚手菩萨摩诃萨，南无妙吉祥菩萨摩诃萨，南无除盖藏菩萨摩诃萨，南无地藏王菩萨摩诃萨，南无诸尊菩萨摩诃萨，观世音菩萨，南无佛，南无法，南无僧，佛国有缘，佛法相应，常乐我净，有缘佛法，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是大神咒。 南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是大明咒，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是无上咒，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是无等等咒，南无金光秘密佛、法藏佛、狮子吼神诸幽王佛、佛告须弥灯王佛、法护佛、金刚藏狮子游戏佛、宝胜佛、神通佛、药师琉璃光王佛、普光功德三王佛、善住功德宝王佛、过去七佛。 未来显劫千佛、1500佛、15000佛、500花生佛、白衣金刚藏佛、定光佛、六方六佛名号：东方宝光月典月妙尊音王佛、南方树根花王佛、西方照晚神通焰花王佛、北方月典清净佛、上方无数精进保守佛、下方善济月音王佛、无量诸佛、多宝佛、释迦牟尼佛、弥勒佛、阿处佛、弥陀佛，中央一切众生，在佛世界中者，行诸于地上，即在虚空中，持有于一切众生，各令安稳休息。 昼夜修持，心常求诵此经，能灭生死苦，消除诸毒害。 我大明观世音，光明观世音，高明观世音，开明观世音，药王菩萨，药上菩萨，文殊师利菩萨，普贤菩萨，虚空藏菩萨，地藏王菩萨，清凉宝山一万菩萨。 普光王如来化身菩萨，年年诵此经，须佛世尊即说咒曰：尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼呵那地，宾尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈。尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼呵那地，宾尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈。尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼呵那地。 宾尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈。尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼呵那地。宾尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈。尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼呵那地。宾尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈。尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼呵那地。宾尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈。尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地。 陀罗尼德尼诃那德宾尼尼德摩诃迦德真灵成德娑哈十方观世音一切诸菩萨誓愿救众生称名悉解脱。若有智慧者因情微解说，但是有因缘读诵口不错，诵经满千遍，念念心不绝。或愿不能伤，刀兵利摧者，会怒生欢喜，死者变成活。莫言此事虚，诸佛不忘说。高王观世音能救诸苦厄，危急难中，死者变成活。诸佛语不虚，是故应顶礼。持诵满千遍，重罪皆消灭。后福坚信者，专攻受此经，愿以此功德普及于一切。诵满1000遍，重罪皆消灭。高王观世音经中。共念7遍往生咒。南无阿弥陀佛耶，
Recite deliverance mantra 7 times.
阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多舍旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南德，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多舍旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南德，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那。吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多舍旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南德，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多舍旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南德，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多舍旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南德，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多舍旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南德，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多舍旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南德，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。受戒大白莲花童子手印，观想大白莲花童子3花
Form Padma Kumara Mudra. Visualize the empowerment of the 3 lights. Recite the Padma.
Om Guru Nian Sang Siddhi Hom. 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 受戒准提佛母
Form
根本意。
Cundi Buddha Mother Root Mudra.
先观空。
First, empty your mind.
念观
Recite the Sunyata
空
mantra.
嗡索巴瓦苏达萨尔瓦达尔玛索巴瓦索多行。嗡索巴瓦苏达萨尔瓦达尔玛索巴瓦索多行。嗡索巴瓦苏达萨尔瓦达尔玛索巴瓦索多行。观想金沙铺地，香水海。
Visualize a golden sand, fragrant ocean, Mount Sumeru. At the peak of Mount Sumeru, there is a lotus blossom, and seed syllable Jun appears at the center of the lotus, radiating light yellow light. The seed syllable revolves and transforms into Mahajundi Buddha Mother, whose body is light yellow, wearing a crown adorned with the image of a Buddha. Mahajundi has 3 eyes and 18 arms. She wears a white celestial garment and her arms are adorned with ornaments. While the original hair holds the root mudra, the other 16 hands hold wish-fulfilling pennant, lotus, bathing vase, lasso, 8-spoke wheel, conch, precious vase, wisdom chest, headdress, Vajra scepter, hook, axe, heavenly fruit, mala beads, wisdom sword, and the fearless mudra. Cundi Buddha Mother appears in the sky in front and above of us, with her light yellow body, 3 eyes, 18 arms, and a crown adorned with the Buddha. Visualize the third eye of Cundi Buddha Mother emitting a brilliant white light that urges and enters into our body through the crown chakra, purifying our bodies into crystal clear transparent. Then visualize the third eye at Cundi's brow point, emit a brilliant light onto our third eye, and dwell on this visualization with the utmost effort. Especially if you desire to open your third eye, you need to work on this visualization until a tingling sensation at the brow point. Recite Cundi Buddha Mother mantra 108 times. First perform mala visualization. Recite the mantra.
Om Zari Zuri Junti Soha. 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 Om Zari Zuri Junti 准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。唵折离主离准提娑哈。做9节佛功。
Perform 9 cycle Buddha breathing and enter into samadhi. If you're not trained in 9 cycle Buddha breathing, you can just breathe slowly, deeply, and softly.
加持八大本尊心咒及念佛。
We said that mantras of the principal deities and Incan Buddha Amitabha.
อง哈哈哈为什么耶所哈？อง这里主里准提所哈？อง真巴拉查龙查拉耶所哈？องอาโฮมเปจากรุเปมาสิติโฮมเซองอาโฮมกรุเปอาเฮสัสมหาเลียนเซิงสิติโฮมเตยาทาองเปคาเจยาเปคาเจยามาฮาเปคาเจยาลาจาสมอแคเตเหโส哈。南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。请大家起念，请佛注释起
We said the supplication to the Buddha to stay in the Saha world. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness of Merchants and Marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas of the ten traditions of the Buddha lands as numerous as grains of sand, all Bodhisattvas who are full of compassion toward all beings, all Herukas, Dharmapas, Dakinis, protectors of Dharma. The nights are long, the three poisons are proliferating, my body and soul are struggling down in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came to this world, salvaged deluded ones. Three jewels and the wondrous light to provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, human and devas, rely on His Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, laws, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of Buddha plead that you stay in the Saha world to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. We said the mantra of longevity Buddha 108 times and dedicate the merits to the health and longevity of our lineage Root Guru. We said the mantra. องอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโนนิจูเวนติเยโสหะองอามาโน
นิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะอามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะองค์อามาโนนิจุเวนติเยโสค่ะ
Merit dedication. May all uphold the Buddha, ascend to the realm of utmost bliss, repaying fourfold generosities from above, aiding those in the three realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death. Like the Buddha, may we liberate all. We dedicate the merit of this good practice to our lineage Guru. May you stay healthy, live a long life, continually turn the Dharma wheel in samsara. With the greatest reverence, now we are inviting His Holiness to perform the overall merit dedication. With the utmost reverence, I take refuge in the Susiddhi Sutra of Precepts and homage to the Mother of Seven Kodis Buddhas, Cundi. With utmost reverence, I take refuge in the Susiddhi Sutra of Precepts and homage to the Mother of the Seven Kodis Buddhas, Cundi. With utmost reverence, I take refuge in the Susiddhi Sutra of Precepts and homage to the Mother of Seven Kodis Buddhas, Cundi. We pray to Mahachundi Buddha Mother to guide the birth of spirits to be reborn into the pure Buddha land. To the center pure land of the marvelous lucidity, and to the western pure land of the lotus, and to the eastern pure land of the amazing bliss, and to the southern pure land of the auspiciousness, and to the northern pure land of self-mastery. We pray to Mahachundi Buddha Mother to please bless all participants so that their karma is eradicated, karmic sicknesses eliminated. May they have good health, all wishes fulfilled, calamities transformed into auspiciousness, and may they have strong commitment in spiritual cultivation. We pray to Mahachundi Buddha Mother to please bless us with ample resources and good fortune, harmony, love, and respect. We pray that you bless us with the eradication of calamities. We pray to Mahachundi Buddha Mother please bless us about auspiciousness during the day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness around the clock. And may those amidst auspiciousness pray for the blessings by the root Guru, absorption by the Yidam, and support and protection by the protectors. With palms folded in reverence, I take refuge in the Sosiddhi Sutra of precepts and homage to the mother of the seven Kodis Buddhas, Mahachundi Buddha Mother, and gods in heavens, gods on earth. May we be far from all calamities, may all calamities abandon us, may all disasters turn into dust. May all of our prayers be granted. May all calamities disperse. May all enemies and enmities disappear. May all obstructions disappear. We say 100 syllable mantra 3 times.
Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Pecamami Mensa Pecabawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Peca Sato Samaya Manupanaya Peca Sato Tenu Padita Tejo Me Bawa Soto Kayu Me Bawa Sopo Kayu Me Bawa Anurato Me Bawa Sawa Sidi Me Burayata Sawa Karma Sotame Chitamu Sidi Ren Guru Hom 哈哈哈哈呵巴嘎文萨瓦达他嘎达贝扎玛咪门萨贝兹巴瓦玛哈萨玛呀萨多阿吽培唵贝扎萨多萨玛呀玛努巴那呀贝扎萨多德努巴迪查切佐梅巴瓦苏多卡约梅巴瓦苏布卡约梅巴瓦安诺拉多梅巴瓦萨瓦哈西迪梅布达呀查萨瓦哈嘎尔玛苏查梅西达姆西迪人格罗吽哈哈哈哈呵巴嘎文萨瓦达他嘎达贝扎玛咪门萨贝兹巴瓦玛哈萨玛呀萨多阿吽培。做观想大礼拜，100根本传承上师。
Great homage using visualization for student guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra, second to all bodhisattvas. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra, third to all Herukas and Dharma protectors. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra, fourth head bow. Recite completion mantra. 现在就有。
首先，让我们以最热烈的掌声，感谢根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛
First and foremost, let's give a round of applause as our utmost gratitude to our lineage Guru for his blessing to this group practice. And now we would like to invite Maja Master Lian Chuan to translate the speech by the Master Dhammananda earlier. So I will not translate into English again because it's already translated earlier.
也跟所有在座的女士先生们问候。接下来他持诵了一段咒语，他跟为世尊也为所有的在座的祈愿祈福，所以他当然再继续解释到，他念的就是大悲心陀罗尼。祈愿圣尊，祈愿所有在座的所有的参加者身体健康，大家都能够长寿、敬爱、吉祥，都能够获得快乐啊，事情都很顺利，都祝福大家一切吉祥圆满。这是为我们的贵宾做一个简单的中文的翻译。
谢谢莲传上师，我们也再次掌声
Thank you,
感谢
Master
不
Lian
一法
Chuan,
师的祈愿祝
for
福。
translating the speech by the Master Dhammananda earlier. Now the offering of Hatha. Let's join our palms with reverence. And we're inviting the Venerable Si Lian Lian to represent all of us to present the offering of Hatha to the lineage Guru as a symbol of the highest honor. And now let us join our palms. With the greatest reverence, we are inviting our lineage Guru's Holiness Living Buddha Lian Seng to bestow the precious Dharma teaching. First, let's pay homage to the lineage Gurus. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Zeng Kong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Tubdan Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. And homage to the main deity of the group practice today, Cundi Buddha Mother. Simo Danzen Katso. All Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma lecturers, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, and all fellow practitioners here and over the internet. And our participating VIPs today are the most important one. Master Dhammananda. And in Chinese, the Venerable Si Fu Yu. And he is a member of the Vietnamese Buddhist Sangha Association, and also the Sri Lanka National Government's Special Envoy. So the Special Envoy of the Sri Lanka National Buddhist and also the representative from Taipei to Sweden, the Ambassador Daniel Liao's wife, Dharma Sister Judy, and the head of the Da Hong publisher in France, Dharma Sister Sandrine Fong, and a famous composer, music composer from Hollywood, accountant from Buddha Foundation, Dharma Sister Teresa, Dr. Ryan Zhuang, and Dharma Sister Lian Long. She's from California. We can say that in North America or in USA, she is the director of the Voices from Heaven choir group. And of the masters, and she's the conductor, we have Master Lian Zhe from New York City, and then also from Toronto, Canada, Master Lian Xiong, Master Lian Xiong is also very special. He's very capable. In Toronto, he built the Jing-Ying Leizang Temple and finished it, completed it in 2 years. and his temple is extremely beautiful, very majestic and huge. And compared to the Seattle Lechang Temple, this is like the bathroom of that Jing In Lechang Temple in Toronto. And their statues are incredible. As soon as you walk in, they're all gold. Every one of them are huge and majestic and formidable. So we can say that his is the symbol of Buddhist temple or Buddhist field in Toronto. So at the university there, whenever they mention Buddhism, they would bring the students to go to that Jing In Lechang temple there. So he's extremely capable. And the member of the Vietnamese Central Buddhist Sangha Association. So Master Dhammananda is Vietnamese. So we have fellow practitioners here who can understand Vietnamese. Please raise your hand. Anyone? You came from Vietnam? Please stand up. So you're Vietnamese? I'm a Chinese Vietnamese. So you understand Vietnamese? Yes. We have many people came from Vietnam. Please be seated. And more importantly is the honored special envoy from the Sri Lanka National Buddhism, because India was invaded by Muslim, and also there was Hinduism there, so Buddhism was rather limited there. In India, but in Sri Lanka, the government there still supports Buddhism. So that's different. So Sri Lanka is quite different, and they support Buddhism there. So that's why Buddhism flourishes there. However, primarily the Theravada or Hinayana school. Last week, I was talking about the 9 sections that I divided further into 9 sections, but there's a different view about the 9 sections in the Great Perfection, who refer to the Sravaka or solitary hearers, so there are the 9 sagely realms, the Sravakahood, and the Pratyeka Buddhahood and Bodhisattvahood. So these 3 belong to Mahayana Buddhism, and for Tantrayana Buddhism there are 6 realms. the Kriya Tantra, Charya Tantra, Yoga Tantra, Maha Yoga, Anu Yoga, and Ati Yoga. So altogether, 9 stages. So I would like to especially add to that. When I mentioned about the 9 states, in the Great Perfection Dharma, there were the 9 holy stages. So good evening, everybody. How do you do? So today we practice Cundi Buddha Mother, and she has great power. And one of Grandmaster's lineage is Master Pufang, and he especially transmitted the Cundi Buddha Mother Dharma. So he was at the Sezi Dao in Taipei, and he built the Cundi, the chief temple, or the chief mudra, or the root or the general mudra. This mudra is called the general mudra. So therefore, Master Pufang is my guru, and the temple that he built was also called the chief temple or general temple. And he enshrined many Cundi Buddha Mother in his temple. And he has the practice procedure for Cundi Buddha Mother. And there is a religion that highly revere Cundi Buddha Mother in India. And how would you pronounce that character? Jina. Jina. So the Jain or Jain religion, I remember when I was in India, they have a parade in India, and then they carry a deity, and when I saw it, that was Cundi Buddha Mother. That's the Jainism in India. And in Japanese Tantrayana, highly revere Cundi Buddha Mother. There was a Rinpoche who visited our temple here from Tibet. The 10th reincarnation Tulku of Dakjun Rinpoche. Long ago, he resided in Spokane, Washington. He went to Spokane from Nepal, and when he passed by here, he visited us, and he also took refuge in Grandmaster Dakjun Rinpoche, the 10th reincarnation of Tulku. And he recognized all the mantras. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Palamuling Soha. Om Ha 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 Visame Soha. Om Chili Chili Chunti Soha. Om Jambala Chalang Chanaya Soha. Om Ahom Picha Kurupat Nasiti Om Se. Om Ahom Kurupe Ahom Sasama Lien Sung Siti Hom. Deata Om Bekaja Bekaja Maha Bekaja Raja Samakati Soha. And of these mantras, only the Om Chuli Chuli Junti Soha he did not recognize. So in Tibetan Tantrayana, although Mahajundi exists, but very few people practice her, because he never heard of the Om Chuli Chuli Junti Soha. That's what he said. So in Japanese Tantrayana and Chinese Tantrayana, in the Han region, the Middle Kingdom, Buddhism in China region, Mahajundi Buddha Mother is quite popular, and also some in India and Japan. Only in Tibet it's less so. So any one of you who's been to Tibet, have you seen Mahajundi Buddha Mother enshrined at temples there? The 17th Karmapa was, is it Daya Dorje or Ujjinjare? So he transmitted Mahajundi Buddha Mother Dharma? Yes. But this deity, her mantra, in the great Prajna treatise, Sakyamuni Buddha mentioned about the 18 arms and hands, which represent in the 18 uncommon practices that represent the body free of karmic hindrances, speech free of karmic hindrances, mind free of karmic hindrances, without evil thoughts, immovable, tranquil mind, accomplishing everything properly without desires, tirelessly saving sentient beings, immovable right mind, unchanging perfect wisdom, complete liberation, total realization of every aspect of liberation. Wisdom inherent in all conduct, wisdom inherent in all speech, and wisdom inherent in mind, unhindered wisdom of past lives, unhindered wisdom of future lives, and unhindered wisdom of present life. So the 18 arms, the 18 hands, representing 18 meanings. Just talking about the meanings. Then we can talk about it all night, just talking about one meaning. And one night may not be enough, so let's just not talk about it then. Okay, let's just talk about the first one. Body free of karmic hindrances. What does it mean? Body meaning our body. So, body free of karmic hindrances symbolizes that our body encompasses or includes speech and the mind, which are the key points in Tantrayana. So speech free of karmic hindrances. So you don't chat, you don't say useless or nonsense, useless things or nonsense. That's the fault of the speech. So if you speak nonsense stuff or lies or untruthful things, like just nonsense stuff, meaningless, useless stuff. And another kind is coarse words. Coarse words. Those are of all faults of this speech. But in this case, speech free from faults. And the faults of the body are quite numerous. Due to touch of the body under the table. Or the fault of the hand. Or if you get the red pocket, not the red pocket, but bribery, then that's the fault of the hand or the body. And you touch things that are not supposed to be touched, that's the fault of your hand. Or you steal somebody else's things, that's the fault of the hand. Or you rob things from other people, that's the fault of the hand. And the fault of the mind. So reflection, pure reflection. That's why Mahacundi Buddha Mother's Vajra name is Pure Vajra. Pure Vajra. So it's very important, and that's like what we call the Brahmin conduct, which means you live a pure life. The purity of the body, the purity of the speech, and the purity of the mind. Are all part of the bodily faults. So, Cundi Buddha Mother has 18 uncommon practices. So it includes broadly, and we cannot finish talking about it. So let me share a joke today. Mr. Liu and his wife want a kid, a baby, but she did not get pregnant for 3 years. So today he went to the temple to get a fortune, being told, to see when she would get pregnant. And then the reverend who was trying to explain said a lot of things, and he could only understand one phrase, which is there would be someone helping, someone favorable have been. So this is the fault of the body. How could you be helped by someone favorable in having a baby? So that's quite puzzling why he explained it that way. So this joke is considered about nonsense stuff. It's something that we should not talk about, something that we should not say. Many people come to ask Grandmaster. Oh, ask a master, not Grandmaster.
你觉得我的人生啊，何时能够发光发热？
When do you think my life would be bright and warm?
我一看他，他差不多快70岁。
Shining and hot. And then I took a look and he's about 70. And yet he was asking, when do you think my life will be shining and hot? And the master replied, during your cremation, then you would be shining and hot. Right, during cremation. Now let's talk about Lamdre.
生已能发现效益之一，甘露复制
Receiving the nectar,
五净分
nectar from arising to the discovery of one of the benefits. The verse said, the bliss of the five Amrita refers to the nectar of discovering the benefits that arises to bliss. When the desire reaches all parts of the body, or when it permeates all divisions, stop the zealous breathing and breathe in the life.
憋息，遮止憋息，命息内息，命息内息，双手金刚拳交叉。
And breathe in the life breath with two Vajra fists crossed at your chest, the eyes slightly looking up. Practice diligently the transformation of the realization and attain the five pure Amrita to generate bliss all over the body. Also, initially, when the body hair sweats and stands up, it is only a slight bliss. Then the bliss blazes extensively, and afterwards it trembles and moves upward, and then it reaches all channels. When the dual execution reaches the moment of robustness, it would be impossible not to be faulty. So this piece, nectar from arising to the discovery of one of the benefits, the bliss of the five Amrita. So let me explain this piece. I just finished reading it. If you can explain it, please raise your hand. If you can explain this excerpt, please raise your hand. Amitabha. Truly, this Lamdre Chinese translation is really puzzling. The wording is quite a mess. What is this? It would be impossible not to be faulty. So does it mean it's faulty? So only this phrase is really hard to explain. When the body hair sweats and stands up, it is only a slight bliss. Let me tell you, Grandmaster is very happy every day because my bliss is perpetual. It's endless. I have said it before, right? Living for the day, be grateful for the day. Living for the day, be happy for the day. Did I say it? Living for the day, grateful, happy, choosing, and practice. Cultivate spiritually. Grateful, happy, and cultivate spiritually. Every day, Grandmaster is happy. There's nothing faulty every day. The bliss was originally with you. So, discovering the bliss is not that you have done something blissful, but your own vital energy, the qi, is moving inside the channels. The inner fire is moving inside the channels, and the light drops are moving inside the channels. Arise to bliss 24 hours a day, 7/24. So it is extremely difficult to be able to reach this through your practice. It's really hard. Because as a human being, we always have disturbing emotions and afflictions. Then you would be unhappy. It is very difficult to maintain being happy every day. So the bliss of the 5 Amrita and the desire reaches all parts of the body, or when the desire permeates all parts. So stop the zealous breathing, which means hold your breath. And what is the life breath or life qi? It is inside the heart chakra. So the qi or the breath inside the heart chakra, that's called the life breath or life qi. They are the upper qi, lower qi, peripheral qi, and then fire accompanying qi, and the life qi. Qi meaning vital energy. And here they write it as life breath. So inner breathing. And with the fists as 2 Vajra fists crossed in front of your chest. Like when we form the Vajrasattva's mudra. And the important parts, the eyes slightly looking up, like it's called the sun and moon facing the sky. And practice diligently the transformation of the realization and attain the 5 pure Amrita to generate bliss all over the body. And here it also mentioned that it trembles and moves upward. So you move the peripheral qi. So you move your body, the eyes, the sun and the moon looking up to the sky. And then you lift up the qi by the eyes looking up, And then by moving your body is for the peripheral chi, life chi, upper chi, and peripheral chi are all in function. Then the bliss can reach all channels. And when you generate bliss, then you do certain things to transport the bliss to all channels so that all parts of your body would experience the bliss. So there are several things happening here. The bliss of the 5 Amrita. At the beginning, when the body hair sweats and stands up, a slight bliss is generated. Then the bliss blizzes, and then you move your body, moves it upward, and the eyes looking up, 2 Vajra fists crossed in front of your chest, and you breathe in the life breath, and you rely on the life chi, and also the upper chi, and the peripheral chi, and the lower chi. When you do all of them, then your bliss will reach all parts of the body. That's what it meant here. Do you understand? The upper chi is being handled by the 2 eyes looking up, and the life chi should be pulled in. So when you pull in, you use the life chi, and when you move your body, the chi, so that the chi can reach all parts of the body, you use the peripheral chi, and then when you lift up, then you lift up the lower chi upward. So you have utilized the 4 types of chi. So the lower chi, peripheral chi, life chi, and upper chi, all being utilized. And then the chi will reach all parts of the channels and all over your body, and the bliss will also reach all parts of the body. So when you feel the bliss, then you don't lose the nectar. For general people, if you hold and lift up the bliss, then you would experience the great bliss. So it's not like when you laugh when I tell a joke. That kind of bliss is very short. But the bliss inside your body is something that you need to train for a long time in order to experience it. If you don't cultivate spiritually, you would never know about this kind of bliss. So this is the inner practices, inner tantric practices. If you only practice the yidam dharma, then you will not know. But if you do inner tantric practices and using the method above, then you would experience this bliss, and the bliss is also called nectar. Why they name the typhoon woman names? Because when the typhoon comes, it's gentle, but when typhoon leaves, it would take away your house, your cars, and also your heart even. It's not that funny, right? but it's quite meaningful.
都是有意义的。这个其实真正的密教，我
The
上
authentic
个礼拜讲过，
Tantrayana, as I said last week,
女人对于密教行者来讲，女人本身就是甘露。
for Tantrikas, the women are nectar.
那么男的行者对于道伴来讲，
And the
男
male
的行者本身也是
practitioners
甘露。
are also the nectar to
男的行者也是
his
甘露。
companion. So the male practitioner is also nectar.
女人为什么台风用女人？
Like the joke just
因为
said,
女人离开的时候
why the typhoon is named after women's names? Because when the woman leaves, she will carry your houses, cars, and also your heart would be taken away by her.
应该怎么讲才好？
What should I say?
有那么严重吗？
Is it really that bad?
有的是很严重。
Some of them are really bad. 小钱跟他的朋友讲， Xiao
天
Qian
跟妻子吵架，
told his friend, I'm fighting with my wife every day. And the friend asked, so
每
do you
一
win
次
over
到
her?
最后，我都
And he
想着
replied,
他闷不
at
吭
the
声。
end,
朋友回答，
she would be really
这么
quiet
厉害，你到底
after
说
I
了
said the
小钱讲
statement.
中
And the friend said, wow, you were great. What did you say? I'm sorry, I was wrong.
这是夫妻相处之道。
So this is the way to get along between husband and wife. That's also related to man and woman. I'm not talking about myself, okay?
你每一次谈到这个男女之间
Every
家
time
里
talking
的时候
about man and woman
一定是
relationship,
经验，其实是
you always think that it's a grandmaster's own experience, but actually
但
not
是
so.
有一点
But
我
there's
坦
one
白跟
point
大家讲，
that I would like to frankly tell you, that the
你
way
跟女人
for husband and wife to get along, when you fight
是男人
with your woman, if you
不应该
argue
吵架
with the woman, then the
既
man
然
is
吵了，
dumb, a fool.
那还是不
You
吵。
should not argue. It's
不管如
best
何
not to
你
fight.
不能跟女人吵架。
No matter what, you cannot fight with the woman.
我记得有一个小话，
I remember there was a
有一个
joke.
男人很男子汉，
There was a man
真的大男人主义的，
who's a real man.
他的妻子都不吭声，那男的大男人主义，大喊大叫，吵的那个女的都
And he's quite a male chauvinist. And the woman is always very submissive and quiet, even when he was shouting and talking
时
loudly.
候啊
But every time
可
they
能
had a
去
fight,
去洗
the
马桶
woman would
去
go
洗马桶
clean the toilet.
他说奇怪，我每一次骂你，你都去洗马桶，
And the husband was like really curious. Why every time
到最后
I scold you, you clean the toilet?
他的牙刷
It turned out she always uses his toothbrush to
每一
clean the
次吵
toilet.
架他都会拿他的牙刷去洗。
So every time they got in a fight, she would
男的也
use his
爱
toothbrush to
其实还是
clean the
输了
toilet. So the man thought that he won. Actually, he lost. So for a man to get into a fight with a woman, it's best not to have it. No matter what, when the fight is about to come, from my experience, oh no, how come I talk about my own experience again? My only experience is I always run away. Immediately, I would go away. I will not say anything. I would just go away, right away. That would be the smartest kind of man. The smartest one. Because doesn't matter how you fight, you will definitely lose. Because a woman are really good at fighting. If there is just even the slight friction, you should just go away right away. And then if you don't hear it, you feel at peace. But if you hear it, then your temper will start to rise. Because spiritual cultivators cultivate happiness, being happy 24/7. And the bliss when the chi is moving all over your body and you feel like you're melting. Even the bones and the hairs are trembling, like giddy. And when the light drops are melting inside your house and the inside your body. And if you have experienced such a bliss, then you can be totally ambivalent toward anything else in the world. Even just about the small bliss between man and woman, people are already craving that so much. So not to mention about the great bliss of spiritual cultivation. So that's why spiritual cultivation is truly a good thing. You can practice until you experience great bliss, until you're non-leaking, you don't leak anything, and you can make your bliss to reach all parts of your body. And then later on, when the water and fire are merging together, when the inner fire rises and the body chakra light drops are descending, and then the mixes or the merging of the water and fire can generate light, lucid light, and then at the end you would be able to generate the rainbow light. That's the attainment of Guru Padmasambhava. The first step is the bliss, and then you open your channels and you would be able to emit light. Once you become luminous and shining light, then you would be able to melt your whole body and you become a ray of rainbow light and directly attaining Buddhahood with that body. So the tantric practices are very unique and special, and you can have such attainments. I remember his female attendant who's speaking English. Where is she?
You say English. Yeah. You talk English.
She once said that when we were dining together, at the lunchtime,
light. Do you know?
You told me at the table during lunch that you saw me radiating light, right?
就是说，他有一次在吃午餐，他坐在那边看到我。
So
他说我身上
during lunch one day, you were sitting there and you saw my body has light, right? Yes?
你站起来讲。
Can you stand up and say? So can you say it if you saw light? You can speak English, please.
Yes, and Grandmaster, I and my master so happy to have it. And however, I can understand Chinese language, but I have the machine translator. Translator Chinese to English, and I hope and I tried. I understand a little what you said. I think your work is very helpful for our life, and I'm really like and learned a lot of things tonight.
But did you see Grandmaster's light during lunch that day? Can you say that, please?
Oh, not my master said that. My master said that look like our friend's mother. He have a brightness and his face. Yes, my master said that's not me. My master said that.
啊？
赶快。
哦，他看到光。
And Grandmaster, I remember you said you answered the flight from the sun on outside, not me. However, in the house of my master, his face is very bright, and my master really like that.
好了，那个是法师所看到的。
So it was seen by the Venerable. He saw that my face, my body, emitting light during lunch together at the Mandarin buffet that day. The Master Dhammananda sat next to me, and then in front of me was his attendant and translator, interpreter. So she interpreted that he saw the light, and I replied to them that it was the sun shining outside. But in reality, spiritual cultivators can see the light on the others' bodies. So the spiritual cultivators can generate light. Why? Because your chakras have been opened. The skin pores open, and the light will be emitted, would shine, radiate from them. That's the reality. That's how it really is. If you have sufficient hormones inside your body and you never leak them, you never leak the nectar, then your light's still there. And that kind of light is called the youthful color face, youthful colors, elements. So that means then you will not age very much. So is there like radiance on your skin? So, but if your skin is dry and dull, then you're old. Then your skin would be rough and coarse. But if you're young and youthful, then your skin would be radiant and shining, so like the young people. So as you're becoming old, then it would become dull and you would lose that shine. Like Grandmaster, he's now 75, but my skin has not aged very much. Like look at this, it's still very fair. And the skin has not aged, it's still quite radiant. That's the radiance. Not only on the arms, of course, all over your body. There are few wrinkles. There's not darken or pockmark or age mark. So you have not aged. So in that case, you would shine radiance because the hormone inside your body is still circulating and you still have lots of it. And that's true tantric practice. There are some people, they have deteriorated before they get old. The whole face and body have darkened and become dull. Of course, anything old would dry up and wilt because the hormones have leaked. They have lost their hormones and they cannot rejuvenate them. So during the dual execution, you replenish each other's hormones and increase each other's hormones. And the bliss will induce the channels to be open, the channels and chakras to be open, So during the dual execution of consort practice of Guru Padmasambhava and Aji Choga, they both became rainbow light. And that's the reason why. And this is the reason why. Also for Machik Labdron and Newang. What is the name of Bodhidharma in Tibetan? Dampa Sangye. When they were in dual execution of consort practice, the same. The hotel owner judged them. They're both two spiritual cultivators. How could both of them were inside one room? So the hotel owner opened their window, and inside the room there were no human beings. There was only light, only bright light. That meant that both of them became light. They have become rays of light. So all the channels and chakras and also the light of the nectar and the light because the channels and the chakras are open, that's the highest attainment in Tantrayana. My neighbor this morning at 2:30 knocked at my door. That's really incredible. 2:30 in the morning. Oh my God. But good thing I was playing on my drum then, so I wasn't asleep yet. So the first part and the second part are connected. Because you're playing the drums at 2:30 in the morning, then of course the neighbor will knock at your door at 2:30 in the morning. If you cultivate spiritually, then you would emit light on your body, that's for sure. If you have attainments through your inner practices, then your body will definitely have that radiance, that your youthful look or youthful element will not be gone. During math test, there were 3 examiners, and taking great risks, I passed a note to Xiaoming. Do you know? To answer question number 3, and then he gave me a note back and replied, yes. So, can you do number 3? So he should have given the reply, but instead he just said, yes, I know. So what use is that? So Grandmaster knows how to cultivate spiritually. Therefore, Grandmaster will tell the methods of spiritual cultivation to everybody. So I hope that you gain yogic union with the yidam, which is extremely important. Once you gain union, yogic union, or you gain spiritual union with the yidam, because the ignition of the inner fire and the descent of the light drops, all, and also that the chi can open the channels, all have to rely on the yidam. So pay attention. Once you gain spiritual union with your guru, then your guru will guide you how to open your channels, how to open your chakras, and how to transport your chi, how to circulate your chi. So in the tangible aspect, Grandmaster will teach you, or in the intangible sense, that sometimes in the dreams or in meditation, Grandmaster will also teach you. This is very important. Om Mani Padme Hum.
非常感谢法王圣尊莲生活佛的
We are
宝贵
truly
法力开
grateful
示，请
to
唱诵组准备。雷藏寺有以下法务活动向大
His
家报
Holiness
告。
Living Buddha
明天
Lian
10
Sheng,
月17号星期
and
天
we have
下午
several
3点，
announcements
法王
tomorrow,
圣尊
November
莲生活佛
17th,
将在台北藏寺
2019
主
Sunday
持
at 3
大
p.m.
幻
His
化王
Holiness
金
will
刚
be
活
at the
佛
Rainbow
大法
Temple
会
in North Bend,
赐授大
Washington,
幻化王
and
本尊
preside
大
over the
灌顶，
Mahottara
讲授道
Heruka
果。法会现
Homa
场
Fire
有
Offering
中英
Ceremony
网
and
络直
confer the
播，欢迎
corresponding
大家踊跃
empowerments.
护持参
There
加。
will be
详
direct
情请参
webcasts
看
both
真佛
in
宗全
Chinese
球
and
资讯网
English,
站查
and for
询。
details you
在
can check
护摩法会开始
tbsn.org.
前，下午1点半到2点
Prior
10
to
分，
the
在
Homa
彩虹礼藏寺
ceremony
护
from
摩殿主
1:30
办
to
书墨传
2:10,
世间读
there
书
will be
会，
the book
由
reading
美
of
国加州
Grandmaster's
真
book,
正雷藏师
led
住持
by
释莲生上
Vajramaster
师，带
Silian
领大家
Sung
导读
from
法王圣尊
the
莲生
Ushina
活佛
Vijaya
文
Temple
集
in
第
Oakland,
241
California,
册，遇
and
见
he
本
would be
尊。
talking
读书会现
about
场有网络直
book
播，
number
欢迎大家踊跃护
241,
持
The
参加。
Sacred
详情
Encounters
请
with
参
the
看真佛
Deities.
佛业藏网站
And for details, you can check tbpoye.org. And on November 21st to 23rd at the Borobudur Temple in Indonesia, we will hold an event on Kalachakra and Hevajra as part of the Borobudur Arts and Writers Festival. And we invite the participations of true Buddhist schools, Dharma propagators, the Rinpoches, masters, and the venerables, and they will provide free transport and room and board at the Borobudur. And from November 30th to December 1st at the Taiwan Temple in Taiwan, we would hold a workshop on hospitality and how to greet newcomers or guests and guide them onto the proper path. And True Buddha Foundation will also organize training for the Sangha aspirants. If you're interested to become a monk or a nun, that you can join this workshop to understand about what it takes to be a monk or nun and how to live like one. It will be organized at the Taiwan Temple and Malaysia Temple. And the year 2020 Spring Blessing Ceremony will be held on February 1st, 2020, Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Rainbow Temple in North Bend, Washington. And His Holiness will transmit the Dharma transmission of Yeshi Chogal for the very first time. And then on the next day, February 2nd, there would be a day tour with Grandmaster, and the details will be announced later. And for details, please check tbsn.org. Now we'll be incanting Buddha Amitabha.
请新皈依者到坛城前长跪，恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛为新皈依者做皈依灌顶。
Now we are inviting His Holiness the Living Buddha Liansheng to bestow the refuge initiation. If you're interested in taking refuge in His Holiness and follow the spiritual cultivation of True Buddha School, please come forward to the center of the temple hall and personally receive the refuge initiation from His Holiness. If you're not present in person and would like to take refuge, you can also obtain remote initiation by writing a letter to True Buddha Foundation in Redmond, Washington.
恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛加持大悲咒水及为佛像开光。请大家起立做大礼拜，以拜根本传承上师及诸佛。嗡啊吽。 拜诸菩萨，嗡啊吽。三拜诸护法金刚，嗡啊吽。四平等以齐手。同修会圆满吉祥结束了，感谢根本传承上师的大加持，感谢师母仁波切、诸位上师、教授师、法师、讲师、助教、贵宾、同门善信大德的护持，谢谢大家，阿弥陀佛。We now conclude this live broadcast. Thank you for viewing. 师尊将会为大家摸顶，请大家可以在大殿里面排队，排成2排，希望能够在大殿里面排队，因为外面很冷哈，有可能。